Sometimes doesn't it just feel like the world is on fire? And I don't mean literally, though wildfires and wars and a heating planet might convince you otherwise. I mean on spiritual fire, and not in a good way. You know, the pressure, anxiety, the hum behind the headlines that pulses through our group chats, that clouds our hopes. And when we're faced with that kind of fear, we start asking big questions. What's God doing about all this? Where is He in all of this? And when is He coming back to fix it all? Well, let's take a look at those questions in this episode. Hi, I'm Howard, pastor of the Roseville New Church, and welcome to Spiritual Shorts. Did you know that some Christians, disturbingly, think we shouldn't fear war? In fact, they see a great war in the Holy Land as something to hope for, because they believe it will trigger the second coming of the Lord. They see prophecy like a checklist. War in Israel, global collapse, Jesus returns. And they're not waiting. Some of them are actually willing it, supporting policies that may lead to violence because they think it will force God's hands. What's that commandment? Do not test the Lord. You know, that's not hope. That's spiritual manipulation. And here's a hard truth for the times that we live in, one that drives some of these feelings. You know, deliberative democracy, it's hard. It's slow to change. And sure, it can be bloated. But at some level, doesn't it seem like we're all monarchists who desire a king who will rule over others? You know, someone to sort it out, whether it's the Lord riding a white horse with fire in his eyes and a sword, or a politician with a plan. We want someone to just fix the world for us. We want a ruler, even an authoritarian, a Messiah on demand. But that's not the kingdom that the Lord came to bring. He didn't come to dominate. He came to free, to build a kingdom of conscience, cooperation, and compassion. So where is He? Well, He's present wherever hearts are open, wherever love and truth are lived into our lives. The Lord is nearer than your next thought, nearer even than your breath. He's building a kingdom within. There's a Hebrew word used in Psalm 27 and other places, a word for wait. Wait patiently for the Lord. Be brave and courageous. Yes, wait for the Lord. Now that Hebrew word that we translate as wait is kavah, but it doesn't just mean to sit around. You know, the root of that word also means to bind together, like cords twisted into rope, to intertwine. So in that sense, to wait on the Lord, it's not to passively watch the skies. It is to bind your hearts to His, to interlace your life with His truth. Yeah, that's not passive. That's powerfully active. The Lord's second coming, it's already happening. Not in the clouds, but in you. Through a new understanding, through your effort to live from love through the teachings of the new church that reveal His inner word. You know, the New Jerusalem, the city of God, it's not on a map. It's in the soul that says yes to spiritual transformation. So stop waiting for a flash in the sky. Stop praying for a war to make God come down. The world is on fire. But that fire can be regenerative. if we bind ourselves to the Lord and live like heaven is already possible. Because it is. So what's God doing about all of this? Well, He's working through you. And where is He? He's in your heart. He's ready to lead. And when is He coming? Well, He already has. And He's waiting for your yes. Behold, I create new heavens and a new earth. Let's not wait for it. Let's become it. Thank you for joining me for this episode of Spiritual Shorts, and may God bless you.